Welcome back to the 58th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. We're down to the 5th place game between the Malden Green Wave, the Twin Rivers Royals, alongside Scott Northern's, yours truly, Marty Young, to be with you, bringing you the action tonight. Scott, how did both teams get here, sir?
Well, Twin Rivers got to this 5th place game by beating South Pemiscot 72-59 last night, and the Green Wave got here by beating Dexter 58-43 in a game that was tied in the third quarter, and Dexter really just kind of ran out of gas, and Malden kept the pedal down, and that's how they arrived at that score.
Tough time to go for a dry spell scoring in the fourth quarter there and having a Dexter there.
Yep.
So, Scott, what about the keys tonight? If you're Andrew Halford and if you're Dustin Benson, what do you think are the keys to victory tonight? First for Malden, sir.
Well, for Malden, I think, they've definitely got the offensive firepower. They just need to key on playing defense, I think, and contain Twin Rivers' inside game and their good shooting point guard.
It's tough to come out with that firepower 3 nights in a row, or 3 out of 4 days. So, and Twin Rivers, how about them on their side?
Well, Twin Rivers, conversely, they're going to have to not let Malden beat them on the interior. And also last night they showed that they could shoot the ball pretty well. And Malden's going to be trying to do some transition game, I think, with Dobbins and a couple of the other kids. So they're going to make sure they get back on defense.
All right, to Andrew Northern with the starting lineup. Cortez Dobbins. 15, Shaquem Perkins. 35, Shamadre Barber.
And center, 6'5", junior number 42, Trevor Eisen. The Green Wave are coached by
and at center, Trevor Isom, 6'5", junior, number 42. And now for Twin Rivers, coached by Dustin Benson. Jace Worley, a 6'2", senior. Chance Wilkerson, a 5'9", senior, sophomore. Andrew Middlestad, 6'2", junior. Mason Douglas. And at the other forward for Twin Rivers, a 6'4", senior, number 34, Seth Snyder. We're about ready for tip-off. This, the 5th place game in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Scott, just about another year in the books, sir.
Yep, one more day.
I love the solid basketball, fundamental defense, and I love to see traditions carried on. It's like a fraternity for all the young men who've played in this tournament, young ladies who cheered. I just love the history that it provides. It's awesome. People cherish these memories forever.
I can remember playing ball in here myself.
And Twin Rivers gets the tip. Wilkerson will set the ball up. Malden coming out in a man-to-man defense. Ball goes into the wing, down into low post. Shot up, good. Seth Snyder on the board for Twin Rivers.
Nice little turnaround jumper by Snyder.
Good start for Twin Rivers. Looks like in a zone defense, Twin Rivers. I'll look at what kind of zone in just a moment. Cortez Dobbins with the penetration, off the mark. Fight for the boards, and the referee tells me that it's off Twin Rivers. The Green Wave will set up the attack. 7:28 in the first quarter. This is the 5th place game, the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Looks like they're matching up Twin Rivers in a man-to-man defense. Dobbins drives with the penetration. All layups off the mark. Rebounded by Mason Douglas. Outlet. Twin Rivers likes to run. Snyder off the mark and puts it back up. Seth Snyder, a good start for Twin Rivers.
Malden's had some looks, Marty, but just haven't been able to get anything to go down.
Pretty high percentage shots, huh? Okay, now looks like they're going to be changing offense. Trying to set a high ball screen. Isom's posting up down low. Shots put up. And they'll reset things. Malden. Malden comes in as the number 2 seed, playing the number 5 seed Twin Rivers. And the drive, the shot. Cheyenne Perkins with the basket, 4-2 Twin Rivers. And now 2-1-2 zone trap pressure by the Green Wave. And the basket's good. That's Snyder once again. He's got all 6 points, Scott.
Yeah, I know I was going to say, I tell you what, right now it's Seth Snyder. If I'm Malden, I'm going to make sure I get somebody in front and behind that guy.
And you know, Scott, you and I talked about the front line size of Twin Rivers, probably going to go right at Isom, try to get him in foul trouble.
Yep.
Looks as if you were right. And the old-fashioned three-point play. Good for Snyder.
Marty, you know, last night, Shamadre Barber of Malden, number 35, really showed a nice outside shooting touch. So far, he's not had a look from out there.
Good backdoor move and reverse layup for Barber.
Yeah, right on cue.
Happen. Yeah, he is a good offensive guy. Last night he showed that. You're right. Okay, Twin Rivers keeps reversing the basketball. Now they go with a diagonal pass. Young basketball players out there look diagonal against traps. Isom with a rebound, and the ball's touched by the Twin Rivers defender while he's out of bounds, so Malden will set it the length of the floor. Dobbins brings the basketball up. 5:36 remaining, 7-4. Twin Rivers on top. Both teams are in a man-to-man drive.
Oh, great pass.
Count the basket for Malden. Number 20 for Twin Rivers. Andrew Middlestad, his first. That's the team's first. Subs. Number 1 for Twin Rivers, Matt Austin. Number 12 for Twin Rivers, Dylan Pruitt. And there was a third one.
Sorry about that, Marty. I had somebody trying to text here.
Yeah, you keep us up on those bowl games, all right?
Betcha.
Who made that basket for Malden?
Isom made
Isom, yeah. Nice dunk pass. Shot up and off the mark. Rebounded, long rebounded. Out on the drive is Malden. Dobbins goes up in traffic. Ball's blocked. He catches his own shot, goes back up again. Rebounded by Twin Rivers. Josh Suter into the game. He's the third guy we missed.
There you go.
Now
great
in the
defense
zone,
by
Malden.
them.
High post pass. Perimeter shot up off the mark. Long rebound by Dobbins. He's on the break, on the primary break. Now he dishes off to Perkins. And basket. Perkins. Timeout on the floor. We'll be back in just a moment.
Like a tree, it all starts from the roots. At Southern Bank, we've been serving communities for over 125 years, and we've never forgotten who has made us the local hometown community bank. You, the people, and the communities we serve. We offer one of the most competitive mortgage rates in the industry and our popular Casaza accounts with numerous benefits. We invite you to drop in and visit us at our locations in Dexter, Kennett, and Doniphan, or online at bankwithsouthern.com. Southern Bank, strong roots, strong branches. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the 58th Annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. You're watching the 5th place game between the Twin Rivers Royals and the Malden Green Wave. We have 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first quarter. And possession is Twin Rivers. Twin Rivers will be facing that 2-2-1 zone trap. Ball goes into the middle. Now it's reversed. Drive, shot up, off the mark. Rebounded by Orlandis far into the game for Malden. Twin Rivers staying with their man defense. How would you attack it, Scott?
Well, you got to get Isom posted up or set some screens to get him open in there.
Wow, I ought to take by a lottery ticket with you. You always tell me what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Good job by Isom drawing that foul. The personal is on number 12. That's Dylan Pruitt's first. Be the team's second. Isom will get 2 shots. Twin Rivers rebounds. Austin brings the ball up. Over to Wilkerson. Back to Austin. Shot gets the roll.
Yeah.
Seth Snyder staying hot for Twin Rivers.
Well, so far it's feed Seth Snyder. Oh, there's a nice move. Oh. Offensive foul.
Cortez is first. Number 23 is first. Second team foul. Team fouls are all tied at 2. 3:52 remaining, the first quarter, tied at 9 all. Backcourt violation on Twin Rivers. Yep.
Well, he
good
caught
call.
the ball before
Good
he
call.
got his feet
If you're
set.
in the air, your feet have to be established prior
Yep.
to, yes.
Absolutely.
Good call by the young official. Now Twin Rivers have gone to a 2-3 zone. Good ball movement by Malden. 3-point shot. Shaheen Perkins, 12-9 Malden. Malden's trying to turn up the energy right now. Snyder inside pass to Josh Suter.
Well,
He
it's
gets
just
the
a
basket.
great look by Snyder that time.
Fouls on number 40, Orlandis Farr, his first, third team foul. Suter will get a chance for the 3-point play, and it's good. And we're all tied up, Scott, at 12 once again, sir. Malden's good ball movement. Penetration, pitches it back out. Perkins goes up, off the glass, give it to him. Shaheen Perkins has 7 in the ball game. Twin Rivers, nice, patient, working the ball up.
Now, so far, Marty, Twin Rivers hasn't had much problem breaking that press, although it's not always about getting the steal, I know.
Right, right. Just trying to speed him up around the end to trap him in the corner. Slow developing trap. Loose ball, Twin Rivers, nope. Tied basketball, possession error will favor Malden here. 2:31 remaining in the first quarter.
Got some subs coming in here for Twin Rivers. Number 24, Douglas. And number 3, Worley. And I didn't catch the other one that came in. Can't see his number here.
Matt Austin was
Yeah.
he? No, number 20. Okay,
Middlestat.
Okay, Middlestat's back. Yes.
Yep.
Malden working on the offensive end. 2:16 remaining, first quarter. Pass goes inside. One-on-one move, shot up and off the mark. Rebounded by Josh Suter. Over to Austin, and Matt will bring it up. Malden staying in their man. Looking for cutters. Looking for a screen away, looking for something. And now they'll reset the attack. Dobbins, he's pretty close to a count, Scott. Now the count's going. Pass to the right wing, inside for the cutter. Shot is off. Rebounded by Malden. Playing a little bit better defense tonight, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
We both felt that was a key.
I think Coach Halford probably stressed that in practice a little bit.
Absolutely. Nice pick by Farr. Stolen back away by Mason Douglas. What is that they say? Possessions are sacred. Not in that instance. Good hustle play. Picked up by number 3 for Twin Rivers, and they called a travel.
Yeah, drug his foot just a little bit that time.
Prior to losing possession of the basketball. In for Malden's number 12, Alejandro Gordon. Seth Snyder back for Twin Rivers. 1:09 remaining in the first. Orlandis Farr bringing the ball up. Now looks like they're in a man offense, even though they're facing a zone. Sometimes that good movement works. Fifth place action in the Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. Malden being very patient in this possession. Isom.
Yeah, Twin Rivers playing a zone, Marty.
So
Twin Rivers playing a man there.
Okay, soft man then, huh?
Yep, very soft man.
You know, that's one of the back sets of that man offense. You got to 6'4", 6'5" Isom out here on the wing, 20 foot from the basket. In a normal motion. Shot off the mark. Perkins bringing the basketball up on the drive, kicks it out. Alejandro Gordon with a three-point shot. 17-12 Malden. Number 2 seed, looking like the 2 seed so far. Nice pass stolen away, a bounce pass on the baseline.
Oh,
Demontre
swish.
Barber.
At the buzzer.
Basket's good. 19-12 Malden. We'll be back in just a moment.
What is your emergency?
Is that a 2 or 3?
County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
When it comes to buying or selling your most important investment, it's critical to secure the services of a caring expert, backed by a company with exceptional resources, experience, and strength. Young Real Estate provides first-class service, convenience, and unmatched market coverage. Contact any one of their motivated realtors. They have the knowledge and professionalism to meet every need. Visit their website online to see all of their current listings. Young Real Estate has one sold home in mind, yours.
And we're back, the 58th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament. The first quarter's in the books in the fifth place game, and Malden has came out with a 19-12 lead. Scott, what about action after this?
Well, stay tuned here at 7. We've got the third place game, Hayti and Bloomfield, and at 8:30 the championship with Bernie and Kennett.
Folks, don't go anywhere. Two outstanding games yet beyond this one. And possession error, says Twin Rivers, as they open up the second quarter down 7. Barber picks it off again. And give him the layup.
Malden really impressive with the defense they're playing here in the first half so far.
Got to commit to that. There's the difference. Good teams and great teams. Shot up and missed. They're on the run again, Malden. Way to attack the offensive boards. Rebounded away by Twin Rivers. Chance Wilkerson on the drive. The left hand's off the mark. Saved by Malden. Orlando Farr setting the attack to Isom. Shot fake. Back to Farr. Barber's trying to post inside. It is a soft man, Scott.
Yep.
Alejandro sits back and resets the offense. Orlandis pulls up to Isom. Trevor passes to Shaheen. 2 points for Shaheen Perkins.
Well, right now, Malden, Marty, has a little quicker first step in that man defense. So,
you know the old saying, defense creates offense. A little spring in their step. Coach Benson got to be looking at a timeout soon. Rebounded a missed shot. Twin Rivers the basketball. Douglas throws the ball away. Isom, this might be a dunk.
Missed it.
Oh, he misses the dunk. I can tell you his dad would have taken him out on the next dead ball. Let's see what happens. Dad was the high school coach here for years. Basket by Twin Rivers. Andrew Middlestack. Twin Rivers
great
needed
pass,
that basket.
great look, yeah.
That's what happens. Take the layup. Take the layup. Mr. Isom does a great job as principal at Malden High School. Had some good years here. And I understand you probably competed against him in high school, right?
No, he's a little younger than I was. Yeah. But thank you.
Sheen with the three-pointer. Off the mark, Twin Rivers. This could be a good 4-0 turnaround if they can cash in.
The old
Right.
momentum, Marty. It just
Right.
it does wave back and forth.
Game of runs, isn't it? Malden still in their man defense. They're looking to make several substitutions. One hand wrap around. Jace Worley. Outstanding shot. Back in it is Twin Rivers, 23-16. 5:06 remaining until halftime. Bounce pass inside. Off the mark by Trevor. Jump ball possession will go to Malden. Substitution, Scott.
Got 23 Cortez Dobbins, 21 Dramond Robinson, and 32 Reggie Reed.
Reggie's first action of the game tonight. They're bringing half of their backfield.
Yeah,
in.
absolutely.
Watch this game speed up.
From a very talented Green Wave football team.
I know that Dobbins and Robinson were sub 4-4 guys, 4-4, 4-5, 40-yard dash guys. 4:53 left, 23-16 Malden. They're going to play it in under their own basket. Looking for the lob. Dobbins gets in downs pass. Pulls up from the elbow, off the mark. Dylan Pruitt on the rebound. Twin Rivers could cut into this lead again. Good hustle by Malden. Look different tonight, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Very engaged in their defensive efforts there.
Pass into the elbow, back to the top of the key, out to the wing, back in. Good shot, off the mark though. Ball's loose, picked up by Malden. Alejandro brings the basketball up. Orlandis, ball stolen away, but out of bounds. Malden basketball, side court.
Now, nice defense by Matt Austin for Twin Rivers. Back of the game is 15 Perkins and
Barber.
35 Barber.
Bringing in two starters back, aren't they? 4:11 remaining till halftime. 23-16 Malden, and they're on the attack. They start in a zone, don't they? That match up on the first entry pass. Nice drive, basket, Cortez Dobbins. He has big time potential, doesn't he?
He really does. He's
really
super quick.
25-16 Malden. You know, we might even watch for that, Scott, down here. If the entry pass goes to one side or the other, they may get in a different defense. Let's see if we can pick that up. I know that's kind of a junk defense. Sometimes it works really well, and the other team never recognizes it. I've made a living off of it a few times. 3:44 till halftime. Twin Rivers with the basketball. Matt Austin over to Jace Worley. Worley reverses the basketball.
Malden playing a little matchup zone here as well.
And Jace Worley, three-point shot, 25-19 Malden. Twin Rivers just continues. Dobbins uncontested with the layup.
Well, just that first step there just went right around the defender.
Timeout Malden. We'll be back in just a moment.
This is where you live. This is where you work. This is where you're from. At Southeast Missouri State University, our regional campuses are here for you. With our wide range of four-year degree programs, our full-time faculty and advisors are committed to your success. This is where you learn.
Welcome back to Bloomfield. Christmas tournament action, the fifth place game. Malden Green Wave currently have a 27-19 lead. Stay with us after this. We have the third place game.
Yeah,
We'll be
that's
playing, Scott.
yeah, Haytime Bloomfield at 7 o'clock.
Wow, great game. Bloomfield's had a great run.
They sure have played a great first game, and
I noticed their lineup gets balanced from freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors.
Yeah.
I love to see that balance. It is a four-year thing and not a one-year class. That's a difference. That's another huge difference in programs. 3:09 remaining. Twin Rivers the basketball on the attack. Pass goes inside. Shot up off the mark. Suter almost had another basket in the lane. Rebounded by Reggie Reed in his first action. Over to Robinson, back to Dobbins. It's like a boxing one. Boxing one on Dobbins. No, just a man. Rebound. Austin. Maddle set up the offense. Over on the wing. To Worley, back to Austin. To Worley. Inside to Snyder. Back to Austin. Stolen away. There's that quickness again. Shaheen off the mark. Cortez rebounds it. Stick back's good. Cortez has 8 points in the ball game. Has 6 this quarter. Malden once again, Scott, stretches out to a 10-point lead. 29-19. Snyder with the drive. Gives off. Josh Suter loses the basketball. Perkins threads a needle to Dobbins. Dobbins gives in over Snyder. Misses. Snyder rebounds the basketball. Gives it up to Austin. To Douglas. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Barber.
Number 20 and number 10, that is Middlestad and Wilkerson coming in for Twin Rivers.
And Gordon and Isom coming in. Alejandro and Shamadre Barber. 1:37 remaining until halftime. 29-19 Malden. Ball's reversed. Malden still playing the good tight man defense. Penetration, drive, kicks it. 3-point shot. Jace Worley. His second three-pointer of the ball game, and he's got 8 so far.
Well, just when Malden tries to stretch it out a little, they're hitting threes.
Exactly. Ball lost out of bounds by Malden. Twin Rivers got a chance to cut it to 5 or 4 points with 1:10 remaining till halftime. Game of runs, isn't it? Snyder with the basketball in the drive, shot up, and he'll draw the foul, and he'll go to the free throw line.
I kind of think that Snyder could do some more of that to get some fouls.
He saw that size deficit, only the 4th team foul. That is the first personal on Shaheen Perkins. He's taken advantage of that. First shot up is off the mark. 29-22, 1:04 left to go till halftime in this, the 5th place championship game. Snyder misses both ends. The ball's out of bounds by Isom. Twin Rivers will have a chance to still cut it to within 4 or 5 points. Worley to inbound the basketball. Into Wilkerson. Back to Wilkerson. Three-pointer. That's good. Jace Worley. Somebody's got to get on him.
Yeah. Worley's feeling it.
11 for Worley, and they're within 4. Dobbins. Somebody's got to get on him as well. Show me some defense, folks. Cortez, mighty quick first step. Excellent shooting by Jace Worley on the other end of the floor. 32 seconds left. Snyder gets loose. Shoots a 15-footer. It's off the mark. Rebounded by Wilkerson. Position. Shot up. Middlestat. Basket's good. Nice run by Twin Rivers. 31-27 with 7 seconds and counting. Dobbins pulls up. Free throw line extended. Gets the basket.
Good shot.
That'll get us till halftime with the score. Malden Green Wave 33, the Twin Rivers Royals 27. We'll be back in a few minutes with halftime numbers.
Today's games brought to you in part by Bagby Wealth Management.
Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bloomfield Wildcat cheerleaders and Bloomfield Wildcat.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Bagby Wealth Management in Dexter. Bagby Wealth Management is a fee-based advisory firm specializing in giving you investment advice, management, and financial planning services. When you're ready to pursue your investment goals, give them a call, 624-4771. And your Dexter State Farm agent, Chris Brannon, located at 912 North 1 Mile Road in Dexter. Give him a call for a free quote on your auto, home, or life insurance needs, 624-1953. Chris Brannon wishes good luck to all this year's teams. And Countywide Abstract and Title Company in historic downtown Dexter. They're a full-service title company offering abstracts of title, title insurance, and escrow closing services. The staff at Countywide Abstract and Title Company are some of the most professional and experienced title professionals in the title industry with over 75 years of cumulative experience. Countywide Abstract and Title Company, the trusted name for all real estate transactions.
Hi, I'm Tyler Hubrecht, your Missouri State Representative for the 151st District. I look forward to serving you in Jefferson City in the upcoming session, and please feel free to call my office if you have any concerns. I wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Game brought to you in part by
Allen,
Plus.
Christian and Dexter. Stop by and see why.
We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. If we don't have it, we will find it.
Our staff works hard to make sure you're completely satisfied before and after the sale. Family owned and operated for over 55 years. We must be doing something right.
Buick and GMC are a winning combination. Just come and take a test drive and you'll see why.
No gimmicks, no fancy slogans. We may even sell you a Traeger grill while you're here. Allen Christian Buick, GMC, Dexter, Missouri.
Deposit your check here or here or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Hi, I'm Cecil Weeks of Quality Center here in downtown Malden, where we've been in business since 1977. We have the best selection of Whirlpool and Maytag appliances. We also have the latest LCD, LED, and plasma high-definition televisions from LG and Sharp, as well as the finest furniture for your living room or bedroom. And don't forget, delivery is available. So come and experience the Quality Center Furniture and Appliance Store in downtown Malden.
Welcome back to the 58th Annual Christmas Tournament, 5th place championship game. Halftime, we have the score 33-27 Malden. First half numbers, Scott, here's what I have. First, for Twin Rivers, Jace Worley led Twin Rivers with 11 points. Andrew Middlestat had 4. Josh Suter had 3. And Seth Snyder had 9. From the free throw line, they were 2 for 4 at a 50% clip. Scoring by quarters, he had 12 in the first quarter, 15 in the second quarter for a total of 27 points. For Coach Alford's Malden Green Wave, Alejandro Gordon off the bench had 3. Shaeen Perkins had 9. Cortez Dobbins leads Malden with 12 points so far. Shamadre Barber has 4. Trevor Eisen has 3. Scoring by quarters, they had 19 in the first quarter, 14 in the second quarter. They were actually outscored 15-14 by Twin Rivers.
Yeah, thanks to the hot shooting of Jace Worley, they absolutely were.
Absolutely. 33-27, possession era, Twin Rivers. Malden still in a man-to-man defense. Twin Rivers looks like they have a man offense running. Screener, cutter goes through, bounce pass, loose on the floor, possession error. This time goes to Malden. 7:40 remaining in the third quarter. Scott, what do you think Coach Alford was telling his kids about the keys to the second half?
Well, for Malden, keep doing some of the same things. I would make sure I maybe got a step closer out on Worley and still keep an eye on Snyder inside.
It's like a 1-2-2 zone defense by Twin Rivers.
Well, they needed to do something different as well. That man they were playing, Dobbins, was just slicing and dicing through there.
Now looks like they're in a box
Little box and one. Triangle 2, box and 1.
So it wasn't a 1-2-2, just a true box and 1.
Well, last night, Barber out, number 35, he was able to hit some three-pointers.
Right. Obviously, they had to stop Dobbins' dribble penetration.
Yes.
Have to make that adjustment. Baseline runner by Olandis Farr, 35-27 Malden. So we begin the third quarter. Shot up by Twin Rivers, soft roll, it's off the mark. Orlandis with a rebound, stolen away, pass stolen away by Chance Wilkerson, and he's fouled.
Yeah, that was number 40, Orlandis Farr on the foul.
Fouls number 40, Orlandis Farr, second
It's going to be his second personal foul. That'll be the first team foul this half by either team. 6:36 remaining third quarter. Bloomfield Hayti will come on and play immediately following this ball game. Snyder, shots blocked by Isom. Dobbins with the basketball. Excuse me, Barber. Chamadre, Barber. Now Dobbins will set it up. And that's one of the ways you counter it. You let the guy get in the box, set it up. Isom, nice look, pass inside by Orlandis Farr. Cleaned up by Trevor as he rebounds his own miss. 37-27, 10-point lead by Malden. Snyder on the drive, drives around, rolls off the mark. Good stick back by Middlestat. He's going to go to the free throw line as he was fouled.
Barber with the foul there, Marty.
How many is that on him, Scott? His first foul.
First foul.
First team foul this half. Excuse me, second team foul. Shot is up and good by Middlestat. And he'll get another one. 37-28, 5:52 remaining. Middlestat, good backspin, but it rolls off. Isom tracks down the rebound. Orlandis Farr, the 6-foot senior, brings the basketball up. Shaheen over to Dobbins. Wow, he looks like he got shot out of a cannon. He took off when he got possession of that basketball. That's
sure
how it
did.
is when you get that attention. Josh Suter, his first foul, first team foul. Dobbins will go to the line. His touches may be very, very few and far between, but you can tell he was really going to the basket. Nice drive to the basket.
One other thing we didn't talk about there at halftime, Marty, is Malden held a rebound advantage of 13-9 in the first half.
Okay. Not a lot of teams tried out 6'5", 6'3" in your front line. High school. Second one's up and good. 38-28. SEMO Conference does, though, doesn't it, Scott?
Yes, it does.
More than that. Half-court pressure, 2-2-1 zone trap by Malden. Trying to create a little extra energy, a few extra possessions off the defense. You know, they probably go 8-9 deep. That Malden could play up tempo the whole game and pressure, you know.
Yep.
Isom, good denial inside. Josh Suter trying to post inside. There he is. There's Josh Suter.
Well, as Malden collapsed on the guy penetrating the baseline, it opened that middle up, so good job there by Twin Rivers.
Good help side defense by Malden, but, you know, didn't get enough rotation from the backside. Orlandis. You know, this is a good-looking player right here. I haven't seen a lot of him in the tournament. Orlandis has had a really good ball game. Soft three-point shot by Shaheen Perkins. Give him three. 41-30. Malden has pushed out to 11-point lead. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third. Yeah. Shaheen with the stick back, and he scores. 43-30, 13-point lead for Malden. Good ball movement by Twin Rivers. Ball's deflected, regained by Twin Rivers. 4:05 left to go in the third. Now that energy's starting to show, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Jump ball possession. Twin Rivers will keep it this way. Sub Scott, who you got?
Got
Alejandro Gordon for Malden. Go ahead and help him with Twin Rivers.
Snyder and Pruitt and Austin came in there for Twin Rivers.
Matt Austin, yeah, you got to go back with the starters, don't you? Down 13.
Malden harassing Twin Rivers out front now and kind of being able to get a few turnovers or some tie-ups.
3:53 remaining third quarter. Malden with a 13-point lead, and now they're patiently walking up the basketball. I think Twin Rivers back in a two. Well, no, they're in their boxing one. I'm sorry. Still boxing Dobbins. Pass inside, shot missed. Snyder with the rebound. Snyder to Austin. Pass on the wing, 3-point shot. Off the glass. Snyder with the offensive board. He's fouled. Referee says that's going to be on the floor. So Malden will have the basketball under their own basket. Excuse me, Twin Rivers. Fouls on Shane Perkins. It'll be his third team foul in this half. Inbounds pass goes to Chance Wilkerson. Back to Worley. Entry pass stolen away. Cortez. Use the backboard. Bank's open, and it's got no pun
exactly
intended.
Right. The bank is always open.
Goodness gracious. Snyder draws the foul. I think that might have been Cortez Dobbins. We'll see.
I think you probably were correct.
42.
Oh, 42, yeah.
Trevor Isom. It'll be his second personal. To the fourth team foul. To the line will be Seth Snyder. Smith's got 9 so far in the game. Nothing this half. First one's off the mark.
Snyder not been able to take advantage of his free throws so far.
As a team, they're 1 for 3 from the line this half. I'm wondering if conditioning's starting to play a factor. 2:58 left to go, third quarter. 43-30, Malden. Snyder misses both. Rebounded by Dobbins. Dobbins to Alejandro. To Shaheen. Got a reach foul. Looks like that's Snyder. Just his first foul. Second team foul. Must have been, kind of looked like a tired foul.
Yeah.
Josh Suter will come in. Seth will get a break. Ball's inbounds to Orlandis, to Shane. Back to Orlandis. Uncontested. Now the ball's blocked by Middlestott. Jace Worley comes up to the floor. Off to Chance Wilkerson. Wilkerson drives. He's double teamed. Reverses the ball to Matt Austin. Ball screen. Ball gets deflected. Nice play by Shane.
Well, Malden just does a nice job of putting pressure on the guards.
Traveling. Got a timeout, Twin Rivers. We'll be back in just a moment to YHC TV.
This is where you live. This is where you work. This is where you're from. At Southeast Missouri State University, our regional campuses are here for you. With our wide range of four-year degree programs, our full-time faculty and advisors are committed to your success. This is where you learn.
Welcome back. 43-30. Malden's got a 13-point lead. We're 2 minutes, 22 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Don't forget to stay tuned right here at YHC TV for your third place game between Hayti and Bloomfield coming up around 7 o'clock. And then the championship game at 8:30 between the Bernie Mules and the Kennett Indians. Ought to be a good one, Marty.
23rd, 24th games left are going to be outstanding ball games. Sometimes when you get to this last day, it's kind of like what you got left. What do you have left energy-wise? Look at Malden meeting together as a bunch. Twin Rivers will inbound the basketball and put it. We're back in play. Austin drives. Got a holding foul. Fouls on number 12, Alejandro Gordon, his first. Be the fifth team foul. Maybe if Twin Rivers can get into the bonus and shooting situation, it may help them out. Have a chance to try to come back. Down 13. 2:12 remaining. Austin with the basketball. Inbounds to Suter. Bounce pass to Middlestott. Tough to handle. Tough bounce off his foot, out of bounds.
Well, Middlestat's got some nice size in there. You know, he can battle against the big guys from Malden.
He does.
But,
he looks bigger than 6'2", don't he, Scott?
Yeah, he really does.
Tough pass for him to handle. That's not a real fair pass. Good
Very
idea.
tough.
Dobbins wide open down inside. Finishes up off the mark. Josh Suter with the rebound. Austin with the basketball. Over to Wilkerson. Inside. There's that man.
Tell you
I need
what,
to take you to
Marty.
buy a lottery ticket, Scott, when this game is over. 43-32. Shots up quick by Shane Perkins. Shane's
Just
had
goes
a
to
nice
show you,
night.
Marty, good things happen when you hit your post man when he's posted up.
You bet. 15 points tonight for Shane. Good night. Austin inside high post. Josh Middlestat once again. 2 baskets in a row. See if Sheen comes back, trades baskets again.
That time, Twin Rivers kind of spread them out and was able to get the open look in that little seam.
Woo. Cortez clearing out inside.
Yep.
I thought he might get an offensive foul for clearing out.
They're definitely battling in there.
Good job by Cortez drawing the foul. First foul on Austin. Cortez will go to the line for 2. Really good job to draw that contact by Cortez. It's the way you teach it. Shot up and good.
Back to a 12-point lead.
14 for Cortez. 57.6 seconds to go in the third quarter. Good backspin on the basketball, and that one's good also. 47-34. Substitutions in. Scott, who you got?
Number 42, Ison back in the game, and number 35, Barber back in the game for Malden.
Be interested to see how this size shows for Malden.
Well, they've had some rest, so they should be somewhat fresh.
45 seconds remaining. Twin Rivers looking for a good shot. Good tight man-to-man defense by Malden. Wilkerson. Over to Worley. Down in the corner to Middlestat. Wilkerson, ball's deflected, stolen away by Barber. There's that vertical. Good defense, deflecting what was going to be a good pass inside. 16 seconds, and Malden will hold it for the final shot of the third quarter. Time to go, Malden. Under 10. Barber with the 3.
Got it.
3-point shot, Shamadri Barber. Into the third quarter, 50-37 Malden. You're watching Christmas Tournament basketball.
Like a tree, it all starts from the roots. At Southern Bank, we've been serving communities for over 125 years, and we've never forgotten who has made us the local hometown community bank. You, the people, and the communities we serve. We offer one of the most competitive mortgage rates in the industry and our popular Casaza accounts with numerous benefits. We invite you to drop in and visit us at our locations in Dexter, Kennett, and Doniphan, or online at bankwithsouthern.com. Southern Bank, strong roots, strong branches. Member FDIC.
What is your emergency? Need assistance at County Road 61 and Highway 9. Help is on its way.
Clear! There's a better way to jumpstart your soil back to health. Apply Endzone to protect and increase nitrogen efficiency without killing bacteria. Apply Prevent to increase phosphorus availability and reduce fixation. Better yet, use them both to get more from your fertilizer investment and see higher potential yields. Ag Explorer, your prescription for healthy soil.
Welcome back to Bloomfield. The end of the third quarter. 50-37 Malden. Stay tuned, folks. We got Scott coming up. Number 1 Hayti versus
Number 7 Bloomfield.
Wow. Good job by Bloomfield getting to this third place game. They exceeded expectations. Coach Jason Carnes has done a great job. He starts at, I think, at least one freshman. I know at least one sophomore. Junior-laden team. I think he starts a senior. Hayti, Coach Ferguson's his first season. And Malden with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter action. Half-court trap, looks like, by Twin Rivers. Going to try to get some easy baskets. Deflected back by Barber. Ball's blocked by Middlestat. Picked up by Barber. Now they're in a man defense. They're going to trap that sideline over there.
Another timeout there.
Timeout, Malden. We'll be back in just a moment on YHC TV.
When it comes to buying or selling your most important investment, it's critical to secure the services of a caring expert, backed by a company with exceptional resources, experience, and strength. Young Real Estate provides first-class service, convenience, and unmatched market coverage. Contact any one of their motivated realtors. They have the knowledge and professionalism to meet every need. Visit their website online to see all of their current listings. Young Real Estate has one sold home in mind, yours.
Welcome back to tournament basketball. We're 7:41 remaining in the fifth place championship game. Malden will inbounds the basketball. They were facing tight pressure and asked for a quick timeout before they got a 5 count. Scott, looks like Twin Rivers going to push the issue from here on.
Well, they're going to have to. Down 16 here, Marty. They're going to have to take some chances and see if they can't get some cheap buckets.
Dobbins with the basketball, gets a ball screen from Isom. He gets the shot. Trevor's off the mark. Barber's out of bounds. Good hustle, though. Bobby Godwin says Twin Rivers basketball. Substitution.
That's 34 Snyder back into the game here, coming in for Suter of Twin Rivers.
Now it looks like both teams have their starters.
Here for the stretch run.
Austin sets the attack. Ball stolen away by Barber, stolen back. Seth Snyder goes up, misses the shot, rebounded by Alejandro Gordon to Shaheen. And Malden's on the run. Shaheen dumps. Barber, he's fouled, blocking foul, and give him two shots.
That's going to be Middlestat with the foul.
I've got him for 2, Scott. We'll see how close.
Number 20, Andrew Middlestat, second personal foul, fourth team foul. Shooting for Malden, number 35, Shamadre Barber.
That is 2 on him. Barber at the line for 2. 50-34.
Farr back into the game for Malden.
Orlando Farr has seen a lot of minutes, hadn't he, Scott,
Yes,
to not have started. He sure has. He's been
6-foot
rewarded.
senior.
Coaches rewarded him very well. Barber on the second one. It's good. 51-34, Malden. Malden still pressuring Scott. Stolen away, nice pass. Dobbins, basket by Cortez.
Thought he might be going to go up for the dunk on that one, Marty, but
he gets the steal,
thought
gets
better
the
of
basket. Yeah. Middlestat with the drop step on the baseline, and he's fouled by Trevor Isom. It's going to be Trevor's third. Going to be the 6th team foul. Andrew will go to the line for the first time in the fourth quarter. 53-34, Malden's in control. And Andrew's good on his first attempt. Got a substitution for Twin Rivers.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. That's Austin. Is that Austin coming back in there?
Dylan Pruitt, number 12, into the game.
Sorry about that.
No problem. 6:42 remaining, and Middlestat's off the mark with his second one. Rebound by Isom over to Cortez. Cortez looking to drive. Passes the ball to Shane on the wing. Reverse to Orlandis. Shane's, that's going to be offensive, yes. Push off by Shane Perkins, going to be his third foul. That is a 7th team foul. Of course, we don't shoot player control fouls. Twin Rivers will inbounds the basketball. 6:17 left to go in the ball game. Stolen away by Trevor. Isom gives the ball up. Orlandis down in, back to Trevor. He's working, looking. Pass away from the basketball. Barber, reverse pivots. Good shot.
Great spin move in the lane by Barber.
Shamadre has 3 this quarter. Has 10 for the ball game. Ball stolen away by Isom, but he can't control the basketball. Out of bounds on Trevor. Twin Rivers basketball.
Chance Wilkerson back in the game for Twin Rivers, replacing Austin.
5:51 left in the ball game. Stay tuned, folks, for Hayti and Bloomfield. The 7-seed Bloomfield will be taking on the number 1 seed Hayti Indians in the 3rd place championship game. Hands on, that's a touch foul. That's point of emphasis this year.
Yes. We've seen it throughout the boys and girls all year so far, Marty, and they're being really consistent with calling those fouls.
That's the 8th team foul. We should be shooting. Fouls on Barber. That's Shamadre. Barber's 2nd foul. The 8th team foul. Seth Snyder will be at the free throw line. Tonight he is 1 for 5. Looking to build on that. Okay. Rebounded by Twin Rivers. Dylan Pruitt with the big rebound. Now he loses control of the basketball. Over to Chance. Chance is double teamed. He's fouled. Shane gets called, reaching. It'll be Shane Perkins' 4th foul and 9th team foul. Chance Wilkerson to go to the free throw line.
Should be a 1-and-1, I believe.
Chance has not scored tonight. He'll have a chance to get in the scorebooks for Coach Benson. Like a long 4th quarter, did a lot of whistles. First shot up is good by Chance. A lot of whistles this quarter, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of Malden still pressuring the ball and picking up a few fouls.
Doesn't draw any iron. Ball is going to be violated. Violation is going to be out of bounds to Malden. 5:31 remaining in the contest. Barber puts the ball in play to Cortez Dobbins. Twin Rivers in a 2-3 zone. Down 19. Just doing a little screen away action. Malden retains possession on a timeout. Malden. 55-36 Malden. You're listening to Christmas Tournament Basketball on YHC TV.
Here at Harry Blackwell Ford in Malden, Missouri, we have a huge selection of pre-owned trucks, and Larry Ellison is pricing them to sell.
Like this 4-wheel drive Dodge Dakota, hard to find. Price at just $13,900.
Like this 2011 Ford F-150 XLT 4-wheel drive for only $23,900.
Like this Sharp 2010 F-150 XLT 4-wheel drive for only $23,900.
I'm Harry Blackwell, inviting you to join our family for your next automobile.
Welcome back for those of you listening on YHCTV.com, channel 21 on New Wave Cable throughout southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas, and also CMOSportZone.com. Check out CMOSportZone.com. It's an outstanding website featuring southeast Missouri athletics, high school athletics, that is, in southeast Missouri. Well, here we are, 55-36. Malden's in control. They're the 2 seed against the 5 seed Twin Rivers. Malden inbounds the basketball. Cortez looking at a 2-3 zone. Malden's been the aggressor this half. They have 9 team fouls. Barber reverses the ball to Shane. Inside to Dobbins, down to Orlandis. Orlandis between the legs, looking around, looking for one-on-one matchups. Dobbins inside to Isom, give him the assist. Cortez Dobbins give him the assist to Trevor Isom.
Great penetrating kick there by Dobbins.
57-36 Malden. Chance looking around. Picks his dribble up. Ball deflected by Dobbins. Reversed. Mason Douglas in the game after the timeout. Blocking foul, and it's going to be a 2-shot foul, Scott.
Yep.
Now that we're the 10th team foul. And I believe that's all for Shaheen.
That was number 15, Shane Perkins.
Yes, you are correct, sir.
5th personal foul. Team foul number 10.
And in for him is number 12, Alejandro Gordon.
Shooting for Twin Rivers, number 10, Chance Wilkerson.
Really good night for Shane. He finishes with 16 points. Finished with 2 threes and 5 two-point baskets. Shot up by Chance Wilkerson is good. First shot, that is. 57-37, Malden by 20. Second one's off the mark. And Malden basketball. Ball was deflected by Andrew Middlestat out of bounds. I heard some people hollering on that, Scott. They didn't see him deflect the basketball.
Yep.
Isom. Good job by the big man. Gets the ball. He turns and pivots. Looks for cutters. Ball's in the corner. Stolen away by Twin Rivers. I think it must have been touched by the Malden player when he was out of bounds. So it's going to be Twin Rivers basketball, the length of the floor. 4:06 remaining. 57-37 Malden. Malden's continuing to pressure at 20. Welcome to high school basketball, right?
Yeah.
Traveling violation called on Josh Suter. Actually, that basketball should be in play over there by the scores table. Anyway, 4:02 remaining, 57-37. Barber inbounds to Dobbins. Looking to trap his Twin Rivers. Orlandis with the basketball. Skip pass over. Back to Dobbins on the drive, on the floor. Says on the floor with a foul.
Be just the 15th foul, I believe, on Twin Rivers this half.
Chance Wilkerson gets his first personal foul. Only the 4th team foul on Twin Rivers, fifth. Isom with the basketball, looking to give it up. Barber can handle a basketball for a big guy, can't he?
He really can.
He's comfortable.
And he really elevates well on his jump shot.
Well, his perimeter shot, you talked about that last night. Dobbins to Isom, looking to play a 2-man game. Got cutters going across the lane. Barber comes to the low post. So you've got some lateral movement from wing to wing. Ball screens there, nothing. Twin Rivers has got to step up, put more pressure on. 3:16 remaining, 57-37. Malden in control. Malden the 2 seed.
Now Malden just content to let the air out here until Dobbins takes it to the hole.
Cortez Dobbins splits defenders, goes through and scores. 59-37 Malden. 2:56 and counting. Traveling violation on Jesse Robards in the game.
Missed that one.
I think that's the first time tonight Jesse's been in the game. And Orlando Spar will inbounds the basketball with 2 minutes, 54 seconds remaining. Stay tuned. You got Hayti playing Bloomfield, the host team. Scott, the 58th annual tournament's just about in the books, sir.
2 more to go here tonight, Marty.
Twin Rivers fans were asking for a 5 count there. 2 good ones to go, Scott, too.
Got number 4 Bernie and number 3 Kennett coming up at 8:30 in the championship game.
You know, a lot of parity this year. The referee says Orlandis was on the sideline. Substitution, Scott.
Number 12 Dylan Pruitt coming in.
Number 1
and number
Matt
1
Austin.
Matt Austin.
Okay.
Twin Rivers.
2:28 remaining, 59-37. Malden in control. Austin inbounds the basketball. Shot is off. White basketball. Twin Rivers. 2:16 remaining. Malden has hustled their way to this victory, haven't they?
Yeah, they really have. It was a 11-point game at halftime and stretched out to 13 there by the end of the third, and now we're looking at 22.
You know, that kind of reminds me of the job Bloomfield did. Cortez Dobbins, 2-handed dunk. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game, 61-37. Cortez got 2 dunks the other night. I believe that's the third. Just kind of gonna get Orlandis on that one. Just kind of, makes me think of the job Bloomfield did to take away this Malden team.
Yeah, Malden. I wasn't up here for that game, Marty, but apparently Bloomfield played real well and took Malden out of what they wanted to do. So great job by the Wildcats on that one.
Yes, sir. First shot is up, off the mark. That's Josh Suter.
Wholesale substitutions here for the Green Wave here with 1:50 left to go. Number 30, Logan Garrett. Number 10, Chance Wilkerson.
Yeah.
Number 25. Nope, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong roster here.
We'll set it for you if we get a dead ball. Number 32, that's Reggie Reed. I know Draymond Robinson's in there. Number 30, Jace Brown's in there. Number 25, that's Tyler Curry.
And 10 is Deshaun Ross.
Very good, Scott, thanks. 1:32 remaining, Malden with the basketball. Twin Rivers continuing to pressure in a man. Draymond looks like he's getting ready to tuck it and run about 60 yards.
Yeah, or go bench press about 245.
I understand he'll play some college football. Tommy Jacobs was telling me Mo Baptist and Bethel University is really interested in him.
Well, I can see why.
Outstanding young man. 1 minute remaining, 61-37, Malden out front. Draymond goes up. Draymond Robinson is the scorebooks for his first two. Worley Worley with a shot off the mark. Picks up his own miss and 2 points. Jace Worley had 11 first half. First basket, Scott.
Yep. Did a much better job on Worley, did Malden in the second half.
Let's try to set for Twin Rivers. Number 15, that's Jesse Robards in the game. Number 12, that's Dylan Pruitt. Number 3, that's Jace, of course. 22, Josh Suter's in the game. And number 1, Matt Austin. So they've got about 3 starters still on the floor for Twin Rivers.
No fouls here for Twin Rivers. They're just going to let Malden. Well, I said that.
5-second count.
Call.
Twin Rivers will get one opportunity to score. 63-39, with 9.7 seconds left to go in the ball game. Shot is off the mark. We have 2.3 seconds. Twin Rivers will have the basketball. Should be, right? Okay, no, Malden basketball. And folks, that'll do it. Your final score, Malden Green Wave 63, Twin Rivers Royals 39. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're listening to Christmas Tournament Basketball on YHC TV.
You'll like the way we do business at Allen Christian and Dexter. Stop by and see why.
We have a great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. If we don't have it, we will find it.
Our staff works hard to make sure you're completely satisfied before and after the sale. Family owned and operated for over 55 years. We must be doing something right.
Buick and GMC are winning combination. Just come and take a test drive and you'll see why.
No gimmicks, no fancy slogans. We may even sell you a Traeger grill while you're here. Allen Christian Buick, GMC, Dexter, Missouri.
Deposit your check here or here or even there. Deposit your check wherever you are with First Midwest Bank's new mobile deposit. Just tap, snap, deposit. It's that simple. New mobile deposit from First Midwest Bank, serving the communities we call home.
Edward Jones, this is Shirley speaking. How may I help you? Oh, hey Neil, how are you? How was the trip?
With nearly 7 million investors,
Right here. Hold on one second.
you'd expect us to have a highly skilled call center.
Kevin, Neil Hawley's on line 1.
Okay, great. And we do. It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Hi, I'm Cecil Weeks of Quality Center here in downtown Malden, where we've been in business since 1977. We have the best selection of Whirlpool and Maytag appliances, We also have the latest LCD, LED, and plasma high-definition televisions from LG and Sharp, as well as the finest furniture for your living room or bedroom. And don't forget, delivery is available. So come and experience the Quality Center Furniture and Appliance Store in downtown Malden.
I want to welcome back to the 58th annual Bloomfield Christmas Tournament action. Your final score 63-39. Malden wins the 5th place championship here. The final numbers, Scott, here's what I have. First for Twin Rivers, Matt Austin did not score. Jace Worley finished with 13 points. Chance Wilkerson finished with 2. Andrew Middlestad had 9. Josh Suter had 5. Seth Snyder finishes the night with 9 for a total of 39 points. From the free throw line was one of the differences probably. 5 for 17 for Twin Rivers with 29% free throw shooting. For Malden, by Coach Andrew Halford, Alejandro Gordon had 3 points. Shane Perkins finished the night with 16. Draymond Robinson finished with 2 points. Cortez Dobbins led Malden tonight with 21. Shamadre Barber finished with 10. Trevor Eisen finished with 7 points on the night. Free throw shooting, 5 out of 8 for 63% for Malden. Malden, the 2 seed, finishes 5th tonight. Anything in closing, Scott?
Well, just, Malden's defensive pressure was really tough on the guards for Twin Rivers. They were actually able to hold Twin Rivers to 12 points in the second half, and that was the turning point really in the game. They had the little, 10 or 11 point lead at halftime, but really ballooned out there in the second half, Marty.
Pretty much like you talked about when we visited on it. I said, that was one of the keys for Malden is to you got to step up and defend, and because we felt like that was one of their deficiencies from the previous game, and I'm sure Coach Halford stressed it. And
well, they probably don't feel as good as they could about this tournament because they probably don't feel like they played well in that first game.
Sometimes you see that emotional letdown. They're 2 seed and they're playing for 5th. So wow, what kind of motivation? But what an outstanding job Malden did tonight. Anyway, what else, Scott?
That's about it. We're just getting ready here for Hayti and Bloomfield. Both teams are warming up here on the court. We'll have that game right here for you on Wade CTV in about 11 minutes or so.
Scott, appreciate it, brother.
Thank you, man.
Stay with us, folks. Hayti Bloomfield on the way. 58th annual Christmas Tournament basketball. Thanks.